Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Embrace the iExamB learning experience for 50% faster job preparation. In this video, I am going to talk about the IT opportunities, information technology related opportunities that are currently live and are expected in the year ahead. A lot of vacancies keep coming related to your IT stream also. So we will discuss at one place what are these vacancies, how many are live and how many are expected. So this table, if you look at it, is summarizing all such vacancies. NICL AO vacancies had come out in July, the exam prelims have already taken place. There are 20 vacancies for the IT stream, and I'm discussing only the IT aspect. And the mains exam is now going to be held on the 31st of August. So all those who have cleared the prelims, congratulations, and please take your mains exam very seriously. You have another opportunity of a similar kind from another insurance company, NIACL, whose notification just came out last week, and the application window is currently open till the 30th of August. There are 25 vacancies in NIACL, and the prelims exam will be held on the 14th of September and the mains exams on 29th of October. So all those who were looking at NICL should definitely pay attention to the NIACL vacancy also. Apart from that, two more vacancies are live at the regulatory and the AIFI level. One is at PFRDA grade A, where there are two vacancies and the application window just closed last week. The exam is scheduled, the pre or the phase 1 is on the 6th of September and the mains exam is on the 6th of October. Another, for experienced people, another vacancy had come at SIDBI grade B level, where the notification is still out. Today is the last day for application, the 11th of August. There are 7 vacancies and the pre-exam is on the 6th of September and the mains exam is on the 4th of October. Then we know the IBPS calendar has been released in the SO specialized officers, specialist officers category for IT stream. There are 203 vacancies. The application window has now closed, but your pre-exam will happen on the 30th of August and the mains exam will be on 9th November. So there will be a lot of time available for your mains preparation. Then scale 3 is also RRB scale 3 is expected. The notification around October, November, the IBPS calendar as such has been released, and the exam is likely to be held in the second half or towards the end of December. Last year there were 94 vacancies for the IT stream. We can expect around 100 this year also at least. NABARD grade A is another very lucrative IT opportunity. Usually the notification for this is out in July. This time it has been a little delayed, but we can expect somewhere in the end of August or September this notification to be out again. Last year there were 16 vacancies, but before that we have seen higher vacancies also, going up to also almost 40 vacancies also. So we expect this notification to be coming out soon, so you should definitely be prepared. We will be coming out with a series of more videos and details related to these upcoming opportunities. And another big opportunity is the SEBI grade A in the regulatory body. Usually the news or the notification comes out in the beginning of the new year, around somewhere in January or February. Last year there were 24 vacancies at SEBI grade A level. So very interesting positions with good salary benefits for you and a stable career to make in the IT space. Apart from these, if we talk about various other vacancies and what are these vacancies like, what are the requirements, we are coming up with a workshop for which you can register for free. This workshop will be on the 12th of August at 8 p.m., where Reena ma'am, the IT expert faculty, will be discussing all the various upcoming IT opportunities. What are your requirements in terms of eligibility, your exam pattern, your preparation strategy, which subjects you need to focus on, which topics can help you gain an edge over your preparation. So please register for this workshop for knowing all these details. When we look at the IT officers or IT and computer science related exams, we can divide them into three aspects: the regulatory bodies and all India financial institutions, vacancies, or insurance and banking sector related vacancies, and any UPSC based vacancies that come out. So I told you which ones are live, but apart from these, round the year, various other vacancies keep coming for which you can prepare and be alert so that you can keep preparing them holistically and are not missing on any opportunity when the notification so comes out. I already talked about the SEBI IT, PFRDA, NABARD, and SIDBI IT, which are expected soon or are very regular every year. Apart from that, this year we also saw Exim Bank come out with digital technology vacancies, which were again mostly IT vacancies, and we also saw vacancies come out from NAPFID, the All India Financial Institution for the infrastructure sector. They also had IT vacancies. In the insurance, we get a lot of vacancies from almost all the insurance companies. I already talked about IBPS SOIT and IBPS RRBIT, which is scale 2. We've already undergoing the NICL IT vacancies, and NIACL has been just announced. The window is open for your application, so you should definitely go through it. Apart from that, various other agencies, LIC comes out with IT vacancies at the AAO level. AIC IT came out this year and they are now in the interview stage. In fact, interviews have also been conducted, only the final result is awaited. So in insurance, various vacancies in the IT space do come out. Last year we also saw a very new and important vacancy come out related to data analysis by UIIC, and GI also comes out with IT vacancies. Last year, some more vacancies that we saw, which was a very good opportunity that came out from SBI. So certain banks come out with IT vacancies on a standalone basis and do not participate in the IBPS SOIT. So some of the banks that came out with separate vacancies last year included SBI, which had the systems at the assistant manager level. Then Bank of India had IT vacancies, Punjab and Sindh Bank, Central Bank of India recently concluded, and Union Bank also. Union Bank also comes out with a lot of specialist vacancies every year, or at least every few years. So that's another very important bank to watch out for specialist vacancies. Certain UPSC based include your ECG, GCPO, IT vacancies, and very recently, if anybody is looking on the academic side, UP LT grade has announced LT grade vacancies for computer science teachers, and these are almost more than 500 vacancies, right? So such a lot of opportunities for BTech, B engineering students come out in their domain of computer science or information technology also. Let's look at eligibility of some of the exams that are either live or are upcoming. Talking about PFRDA asked for a bachelor's degree in engineering, which could be in electrical, electronics and communication, information technology, or computer science, or a master's degree in computer application, or a bachelor's degree in any discipline in plus with a post graduation qualification in computers or information technology. They also are accepting people with engineering and specialization AI and ML. So what you can see here is your information technology and computer science being the recurring point. In SIDBI, as I told you, this is at grade B level, so there is an experience also required. So essentially for your Education, you need to have a bachelor's degree in engineering or in technology, in computer science, computer technology, information technology, electronics or electronics and communication with at least 60% marks. So here there was no minimum marks criteria. There are a minimum marks criteria. Or you have an MCA from a university with again at least 60% marks. In addition to that, you need to have a 5 years experience in IT or IT systems on a full-time basis. Moving ahead, looking at the eligibility in NABARD and SEBI. In NABARD, again, a bachelor's degree in engineering, technology, in computer science, computer engineering, IT, electronics and telecommunications, electronics and communication, electronics and instrumentation, data science, machine learning, AI, and any other such related topics with at least 60% marks. तो यहाँ पे भी आपको 60% marks की requirement है. Or you may have a postgraduate in all these related subjects as mentioned above, in which case your post graduation level पे 55% marks की requirement है. They also accept graduates with 60% marks in any other discipline if along with that they have passed the Department of Electronics and Accreditation of Computer Courses, DOEACC B level, right? So that is also considered. In SEBI, the qualification is similar to what was in PFRD, a bachelor's degree in engineering in any branch or bachelor's degree in a discipline with a postgraduate qualification in computer science, computer application, IT, from any recognized university. No minimum marks criteria is here. So you can see there's no minimum marks criteria in PFRDA and in SEBI. And PFRDA and SEBI have a more wider eligibility base. Coming to NIACL IT, whose applications have currently opened and will remain open till the 30th of August. A BE, Bachelor's in Engineering, or a BTech, or a ME, or a MTech in IT or Computer Science discipline, or an MCA with 60% marks. So if you are currently doing your engineering and in future you are looking to prepare, please do it seriously. At least get 60% marks so that you remain eligible for all these vacancies in future. For IBPS SOIT, again, a bachelor's degree in engineering or technology in computer science, computer applications, IT, electronics or electronics and communication, or telecommunications or electronics and instrumentation. Similarly, a post-graduation degree in all these will also be acceptable, or a graduate having a DOEACC B level. So this is similar to NABARD. So the vacancies, if you can see, apart from the fact that they are not asking for a minimum marks criteria. And finally, for RRB scale 2 IT level, you need which bachelor's degree in again electronics, communication, computer science or IT with a minimum 50% marks. Any other certification in various languages or ASP, PHP, VB, VC, OCP will also be desirable. Here, because again it's scale 2, a 1 year experience is required. So this eligibility I have discussed only of the vacancies which are either upcoming or are currently live. You can find more details related to the salary and benefits, what is the exam pattern, what is common between all these exams, what is different, how you can prepare, what is the syllabus like, in this workshop that we are conducting. Reena ma'am, the IT expert, will be there to guide you for this, and this will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. So if you need to register, please look for the registration from the description box. iExamB has been mentoring for various IT related exams from 2018 onwards, and here you can see the success stories, snapshots of success stories, selections across some of the IT related courses. This is not an inclusive list. You can find more details on our website and our YouTube channel also. This we have been able to help these students in their success journey with the help of our pedagogy, which consists of Video lessons, crisp in nature, study notes, live doubt classes, assignment based classes for your quant reasoning, English, and general awareness, and practice at various levels to ensure that you have conceptual clarity, chapter understanding, section understanding, and the full exam level mock test. You can go and check out the demo on our website. You will find the links of some of the important IT related courses in the description box also. If you have any other query, you can always write to us at hello@iexambi.com or call us at 920 552 4028. Wishing you all the best.